This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. And anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, I did a video yesterday where I was talking about the fact that a lot of depositors have money in these banks that are not covered by FDIC insurance, and it's in the trillions of dollars. So I was discussing it with Uncle Frank, and Uncle Frank tells me, he says, you think that's bad? You should see the amount of money that the FDIC actually has on hand in case the banks go under. So what I did was, I did some DD. The DD they say we don't do. And guess how much the FDIC Fund has on hand if these banks go under? The banks have about 18 to 20 trillion that's supposed to be covered by FDIC insurance. 18 to 20 trillion dollars. And the FDIC Fund only has $33 billion in it. So the FDIC Fund has less than 1% of the money that's needed to insure loans if these banks go under. Make that make sense. If the banks go under and the money's not in your account, the FDIC only has the money on hand to cover 1% of the money that's insured. What does that tell you? That tells you when these banks go under, a lot of people are not going to get their $250,000 that is supposed to be insured by the FDIC. The money is not there. And based on my experience with these bad actors, who do you think they're going to pay out of that 1%? You're right. They're going to pay the 1%ers. They're going to leave poor, middle class, and upper middle class people out in the dust, okay? They're not going to be made whole. They're going to make whole the people who have connections to the government, the people who have connections to the FDIC, but everybody else are not going to be made whole. How can the system be so over-leveraged that the FDIC Fund only has 1%, less than 1% of the money that is needed if the banks go under? When I tell you guys that the banks are in trouble, and the government is not even in a position to help them if a lot of the banks go down, and that FDIC insurance is a scam. They have less than 1% available if the banks go under. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that the FDIC Fund is being run efficiently if they only have less than 1% of the money needed if the banks go under? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.